Welcome to Classic Car Cove. So this is on tractors, not on cars, but it is still motor vehicles. So I'm going to just give you a brief rundown on this David Brown 880 that I got from Jeremy and Toby. It belonged to another gentleman, but he was wanting to sell it. So basically, I paid £1,000 for the tractor, and it runs mechanically. It's sound, not 100% on the hydraulics. I don't need it for ploughing. It's more of a toy and a little add-on. I tend to use it more for cutting trees and cutting trees back and so on and so forth. So it's going to be more for that. It probably won't be registered on the road, although I do have the registration for it, and I could get it turfed, but I don't see any point, to be honest. Anyway, yeah, a lot of things have gone on. So what I will start doing is start restoring this tractor. It needs a complete set of tyres on it. They're so old, hasn't been run for 20 years. So I'm surprised at how quickly they got it started. So this is just to tell you what's going on and a kind of before and after, what I hope it will look like. Apart from in the new picture of the one that's been restored, in '66, the main engine and gearbox and axle was brown, like a chocolatey brown. I don't particularly like it, so I'm going to do it red, the red and the white, which I think looks much nicer. And it is really just a show thing, and the practicalities of it. We'll probably not ever use the buckets or the digger side of it, but you know, it's there if we need it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video, and it's just to give you an update of where we are, and obviously as I progress, I'll call it part 1 and 2 and what we do to the restoration. I hope you enjoy the video. Take care. So this is how the tractor looked when I picked it up. That's the way it looks now. And you can see it needs a lot of work done to it. So I'll take all the parts off it that I can and get it sandblasted, and that'll give us a start. And hopefully we'll turn it into something like this. This is obviously one that's in a show. And in '66, this is the way it would have been. It would have been this kind of chocolatey brown, but I don't particularly like it. I love the white livery, but I'm going to do this red. I think it'll look nicer. So, see how it goes. Keep the brakes. Yeah, because it'll slide. Slowly. Hang on. Sorry. Perfect. This is the handbrake here. There you go. Now listen to this. He'll start it up. Wow. So out. Key. Now listen to this. Key. Oh.
Oh, is it connected still?
Yeah. Hang on.
Make sure it's connected.
Yeah, go on, should. There you go. Can't say further than that. I mean, 1966. So I've got that jump pack on it now because that's a little battery. It needs a heavy duty one. It just won't start with that. And the cable, the earth cable's broken, so we've got that clamp on it. But there you go.
Yeah.
It goes when you put it into high, doesn't it?
Jesus, I wasn't expecting it to take off just that quick. Wow.
There we go. So it's new home. So you can see these bits here, which is part of the tractor front loader for the David Brown, and I had to leave them behind in the UK because they were too heavy with the tractor. The tractor was nearly 2 tons, and this stuff was too much for the trailer. And Jeremy and his son Toby very kindly brought their Transit Custom over, and there it is. So there was 2 buckets, there's all the bits and pieces, spindles. I'm going to put it on this trailer. I'll take it to a guy I know who can sandblast it all for me, and it fitted beautifully in that car. And so to get kind of like a double bubble out of it, it was Toby's 23rd birthday, and they're going to Red Bull. So it's Friday today, so they're going Friday, Saturday and Sunday to the F1 at Red Bull at Spielberg. So I really have to thank them an awful lot for doing this. So hopefully they'll be back tonight and we can have something to eat and a few beers, and they'll go each morning to Spielberg. It's about an hour and 30 minutes from here. So this is the central piece to put the loader arms onto. Now, I understand that this is for a 990, so what the difference is I don't know. But I'm fairly sure it won't fit directly on. I would imagine, I'll give it a clean because it was really greasy and manky, but I would imagine these go onto the side of the engine gearbox. So what I'll do is I'll measure it all up and see where it goes, because obviously the pivot arms go in here, and as I said, you can see on the what they brought in their Transit Custom, you can see the parts here. So obviously the loader arms are going to be the right distance apart, but whether it fits on the undercarriage part, I don't know. It also came with this pitching bucket, which would be handy for turning over the 2 compost heaps, and this bucket, which probably won't be used, but it's there anyway. There's a couple of arms, and this piece here is actually the guard for the front of the radiator, so you don't smash the radiator in with a bucket, I guess. So I think I paid £350 for the light, including the hydraulics on it as well. There's 2. I'll go inside and in fact I'll take you around there now and I'll show you them. But it's cleaning up quite nice, but it obviously needs all sandblasting. So what I'll do is I'll check these distances this afternoon, check the chassis, and see how we're going to do it. I mean, we might have to cut and weld it, or extend it, or whatever, but I don't think it's going to go straight on. It's going to be a bit more engineering than that. And yeah, so this is I won't show you the code in case you, what is it? So I hand painted this, by the way, if anybody's interested. And the way I did it, I'm no artist, but I did it with an overhead projector. Do you remember the old ones you used to get at school? So this is the other parts that go with it. I'll just put the light on it. So this is the other parts with it, the rams, which I don't know if they leak or not, but the rams themselves were probably worth that kind of money because they're expensive to buy. And we'll see how it all goes. There's a bit of a manifold there, and I've got a hydraulic pump anyway, but I think I can run it off the hydraulics off the tractor. We'll see. We'll make it work somehow. So there we go. And yeah, I'll just go down and check and see what the story is and see where it mounts or doesn't mount, as the case may be, and we'll go from there. But we can do it. We can fix it and get it sorted. So on that note, as usual, stay safe, keep the faith, enjoy your hobby, and please watch in if you're interested in tractors or you're interested in how we get this put together, being not the right model front loader, but I'm sure we can make it work. So take care, bye for now.